Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile slow walkthrough series. I'm Chef Lethal, and this is episode 43, season 2. And I still have my morning DJ voice on because it's still really early. Well, I say really early, but it's just early in the morning. Nobody else is awake. Also, my youngest may wake up at any point now, so if we end abruptly, I apologize. Okay, anyway, as promised, back here in King's March, I'm going to give all of my gold to here to get my team moving. Make sure I've got somebody that's going to farm my crimson ore. Good. Can I put you... I wish I could change from here what you were assigned to, homie. But you cannot. I have to go over here. I'll put him on crimson. Actually, I may as well put all of them on crimson because... well, I've got one petrified. I gotta make sure somebody's on petrified. Okay. That's fine. Cool. I can check to see if I can send a ship out. I don't think I have any aura column. I don't. Petrified amber, I have one. Crimson. Crimson. Alright, cool. Well, I'm just gonna send just like... why is this so hostile? I don't know. I'm just going to send a bunch of wheat over there. Now, as a reminder, we have just begun the end game. It's pretty sweet. So I'm going to head back to my hideout. And clearly, it's very soon after my previous recording session. I want to get into a little bit, just a slight taste of player-to-player trading. I want to try to get an upgrade, okay? So, what do I want to upgrade? I think really what I want, what I would love, is to see if I can get a better axe. Alright, so... excuse me. I'm just going to bring over my main window because I don't think there's anything on here that is incriminating for me. If I just go like this. Okay. And let me clear all this. So what you're going to do is go to pathofexile.com. Here, let me do that. You go to pathofexile.com. If you're signed in, it'll give you all your stats up here in the upper left. Yep, I'm going to go to trade, and I'm going to search items. Now, what I want, there's all sorts of filters and things you can really hone in for specificity if you need to, or if you want to. I'm going to go kind of basic here. So, item category, I want a two-handed axe. So, I can just start typing two-handed axe. I don't want a unique, so I'm going to do any non-unique. What I'd really like is a 6 red socket with 6 links. So I'm going to put for the minimum 6 links. Let's see what it costs to get a 6 red linked two-handed axe. You can get into item level, quality, all this stuff here. I'm not going to get into all this right now. I do want to start, I want to do some stat filters here. Actually, first, before I do that, I'm just going to search and see what comes up. 102 matches. So this is a terrible axe. Sundering axe is not the base that we want. So really, this is the lowest level. The Ezomite axe. It says it right in the Path of Building. In the notes section. that we should be looking for either an Ezomite or a Despot Axe for a base. I don't even see a Despot Axe. And we're getting quite expensive. Vol, Labrys, Noble. That's getting close. Void. I bet all the Despot Axes are going to be super duper expensive because people have been like crafting their end game items on it and then selling them. But you can see this is getting one divine. A divine orb is a elevated currency, and the value of it varies based on where you are in the league. There's our first Despot Axe, 152 chaos. We have 7. So I could grab this, or try to. Anyway, basically what you end up doing is hitting direct whisper. If you're signed into the game, it will automatically whisper this player. This item was listed 21 hours ago. I want to try something that I actually have a chance at getting. So let's clear this. And now I'm going to look for, how about some body armor? And you have to remember also, I forget this all the time, that you have to have the British U in for a lot of these words. Okay, so body armor, item rarity, any non-unique. I would still like 6 sockets that are 6 linked. And we can also affect the base that we see if we put in the requirements filter. So if I wanted like a strength or a dex base, which I would, I could do minimum this and minimum this. And I could do that. And now the cheapest one is 9 chaos, and we have to craft on this, which is kind of what I'm expecting to do. I just wanted to see what it would cost for a base. And it's 10 chaos. What if I removed this needing? So minimum strength. And I don't want energy shield. I don't want evasion. Let's try that. 709 matches, just armor. So this here is 5 chaos. Crusader plate. Item level 82. Okay, so now I'm going to move this over to my other monitor, and I'm going to look at my current piece. It's got 811 armor, which is nice, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing for me right now is that 20% cold and that 10% lightning. So what I could do is put in some filters to try and get that, because you can hone this in and get pretty much, you know, you can put in whatever stat you want. There's so many items on the market. I've got 7 chaos, so I think I want to buy this gladiator plate right here. Okay, it's for 5 chaos. So I'm going to go ahead and take out my 7, and I'm going to shift left click twice to separate it into 5 and 2. And I'm going to look at my currency too. What do I have? Do I have anything good? For armor, it gives energy shield. For armor minions, it's garbage. For this, chance to avoid lightning damage. Plus to strength. Body armor, totem placement speed, garbage. Body armor, chance to avoid fire damage, also garbage. This one is actually good to put on a weapon or boots, probably boots. Attack speed is really nice, but also there's one that does attack damage, and that's the one that you'd want on your axe. But I want to buy this gladiator plate and then try to craft on it. So I'm going to hit direct now. We're at the mercy of who's online right now. So I'm going to click this. All right. And then over in the game, it automatically put in my thing. He accepted. So I'm going to accept the party invite now. We're in a party. So I'm going to click this little blue icon to go right to this guy's hideout. And now he's in a map. So when he comes into his own area, this is going to color in. Right now it's black and white, letting me know that he was in a map or somewhere else. And so here we go. He sent me a trade request. I'm going to accept, toss in my 5 chaos. That's the armor. I'm going to hit accept. Just like that. Boom. And then I'm going to right click and leave current party, and I'm going to go back home. So the general feeling is that if you are buying, you travel to the person's hideout. If you are selling, you stay put and they come to you. That was actually a textbook perfect transaction. I requested an item. He responded very quickly. I got to his area. He came in pretty quickly. And the trade was bing, bang, boom. No drama, no fuss, no muss. Good. Done. So now we've got a 6-linked gladiator plate. So I could put on Essence of Greed to get a life roll. I need to check my accuracy rating. 2119. Oh. Oh man, that's really close. That's cutting it real close. So I don't really want life on it. So do I have any alchemy? I'm going to hit this with an alchemy and see what happens. We get armor, life, tons of cold resistance, a little bit of lightning, and that's an open prefix. This we may have gotten real lucky with the upgrade there, or with the craft, at least for a quick piece. So I can't put on any suffixes, but I can put on a prefix. I almost kind of want mana. But I can instead put man. I'm just silently thinking here, so just bear with me. I'm trying to see what I want to put in. I can do increased armor or mana. I'm going to do armor. And it's already got 22% increased armor. So let's do this. And we got 48. The max was 50. So the one we're currently wearing, 811. This one, 1352. Incredible. And we only lose out on 1% of lightning resistance. And cold resistance is going to be legit. And we still need fire somewhere. Ideally, oh no, I'll need that 34 there. Maybe I could, no, that's already got lightning resistance. This has got fire, yeah, I might be able to transition this to fire resistance. Let's plop this on and see where we're at. If I take this off, no, I need that for lightning resistance. Okay. 30 fire, 20 cold. This already has lightning and fire resistance. This already has fire resistance, so I cannot craft more fire resistance on it, which stinks. But okay, we have a 6-link. This is incredible. All right, so now I'm going to go to Path of Building, and I'm going to do something you're really not supposed to do. Whoops. And I'm going to switch to Vol Ground Slam. Because we've got all the items. We've got all the links that we need. So, first of all, Ground Slam. Second of all, Fist of War. I think I already have that. Fist of War. And then Fortify. So I am looking at Path of Building while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm not just making things up. The next one will be Pulverize, which I don't think I have. All my skills go here. Do I have Pulverize? I do. In general, this is a really terrible idea, is putting fresh skills in, especially when you're in maps, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. Melee physical damage. Okay. And now we can either pick Brutality or Endurance Charge on melee stun. Brutality will offer more physical damage. Endurance charges will generate endurance charges. So I'm gonna, in Path of Building, there's a whole notes section that this guy really thought through everything to help you out. So I'm gonna try to see belt crafting rings, betrayal, uniques, Watcher's Eye. That's all really end game stuff. So we really should be looking for these. Accuracy, axe crafting, entering maps, your first act. Yep. Let's see. I thought for sure I saw items about, or you know, notes about skills. Oh, here we go. Here are support links in order if you choose to good endurance charge uptime, which we generate endurance charges with Enduring Cry. Am I using Enduring Cry? I have Intimidating Cry. Alright, do I have Enduring Cry? No. Let's talk to Lily. And it would help if I spelled it properly. Enduring Cry. Counts the total power of enemies in range. Grants 1 endurance charge per 5 power. And life regen. Alright, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take out Herald of Ash because I'm not using it, and I'm going to put in Enduring Cry. And I'll plop that right there. Okay, back to the notes. Okay, so then we generate endurance charges with Enduring Cry. However, this means you could just forget to keep them up, which can be dangerous. To prevent this, I recommend placing a support with endurance charge on melee stun until we get a ring with this particular suffix. I haven't talked about that yet, about what this means. I do not think it's important early on since we don't have that many charges, but as soon as you start investing in, it is important not to let them fall off. Okay, so I'm going to do Endurance Charge on melee stun. That is this. Can I just do on melee stun? Endurance Charge on melee stun support. Boom. We have a fully decked out Ground Slam now. Right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the episode here because my daughter's waking up. In the off recording, I'm going to change my keybinds to make it better for me because I don't actually know what the heck I have and I need to move a bunch of stuff. Okay? So that is going to be it for today. A bit of a, I'm not gonna lie, a bit of a slightly boring one, but I got you introduced to player trading. and I got a huge upgrade. So now it's a matter of leveling up all these skill gems, which will just come naturally. And again, you're not really supposed to do that, starting fresh skills in the end game, but here we are. Additionally, you could look on the trade site for the skills that you need. Oftentimes, you'll find them already leveled up if you have currency to do it, but I'm a broke boy, so I got nothing. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you next time.